mortgages were because the bank was feeling generous. I have super small and this woman's so small, right?
I think you have super small. I just don't use it very often. Teenage boys in my house.
Yeah, that would be gross.
That teenage boys.
Look, I can explain.
Yeah, can you? Can you explain how I fell 30 feet and nothing happened?
It was a lie.
You just came out and said it. You have to now. You don't have a choice.
You're saying Superman? No, I've seen Superman before. We've seen him.
Oh, this is so cool. Yo! I'd be like, what the fuck? What the fuck?
I understand all the excuses.
Your mental health has nothing to do with who your
How
father
do
is.
you know that?
I'm the one that didn't want you to know.
The case that recently survived history.
The only way that both of you survived that accident is for at least one of you to be like me.
You wouldn't have it any other way, would you?
My bad, father.
No.
Because right now, it feels like it's my fault that this is all falling apart.
Your life falling apart doesn't mean you're special. It means you're
Very true. Very true.
We're gonna be alright. Okay? Go.
I know you're here.
And I know you can't see me. You can't see through life.
That's why you're choosing nuclear facilities.
And see how good you really are. Kara.
Who is this guy?
How do you know my name?
I know everything there is to know about the last son of Krypton.
Oh, look at that shot. Yo.
As fast as I thought.
Oh.
Beer and benzos don't really mix. Well,
How'd you know?
you take one back at the funeral reception. Here it go. I took a bunch of my mom's notes. I've never done anything like that before. My mom, she made a really big drama out of it. Lots of therapy and whatever.
I would have done the same thing.
No, for a sad story, it's really basic.
Hey, Jordan.
What are you doing?
Oh. Oh. Shit. Yeah, Jonathan, kick his ass right now. Kick his ass. Yeah. Kick his ass. Oh. Oh, come on. One of you has powers, please. Tell me one of you has powers. Yo. That's so cool. Yo. That's so dope.
Curious how I know so much about you, Caleb?
Who the hell is this guy? Oh, come on, Jordan, do something, Come on.
Lost child. Desperate for
Yeah, let's go, come on. Yes! Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. I know it's a dramatic moment, but that was a cool ass shot. There you go. That was fast.
Well, I was pretty shook up.
Thank you.
I'm okay with Jordan. All I knew is when I felt something come over me. Strength I've never had before. I felt control.
Jordan's powers are manifesting very differently than mine do.
But we're gonna help you get through this, okay?
Yeah, it's probably like when I drive a car, you know. Cars were indestructible and had giant death lasers as headlights.
She was a long time ago. I think I know what my mom meant when she said to come home.
You think your mom wanted us to move to Smallville and live on the farm?
For life like this, family needs Smallville.
As much as the world needs Superman.
Yeah. I mean, you knew they were going to live on the farm, but still. Yay, they're back in Smallville.
But we decided we're not stopping.
You're staying. Change what you do for this family.
She doesn't seem too happy about this.
Why would someone like Morgan Edge be interested in a bunch of family farms in Smallville, Kansas?
It's a very good question. You want to say what caused this movie?
My dad said it was probably just a methane bucket.
Should have never kissed you last night.
Wow.
You're like, I'm out. I'm gonna go. We're done.
I just thought that if someone like you had issues, that someone like you wasn't so messed up.
Maybe it's just a little messed up. John, about powers. So this just confirms what I've known to be true all along. My skills on the field, legit.
Think about staying here a little longer than you us planned.
Like a couple days or something.
No.
Or like, really?
Yeah.
Well, until then, you two follow me out to the barn. I want to show you a few things.
Superman thing?
To plow to a tractor.
Those fields aren't gonna plow themselves.
Okay, but Dad, we have questions. We just found out our dad's Superman. I mean, like thousands and thousands of questions.
Yep.
I'll start the upgrades to your armor right away, Captain Luthor.
Yo! Is that Lex? Yo! Damn! Damn. Alright, we're gonna talk about it. Okay, wow. That was a fantastic pilot. Oh my goodness. I was so into it from the very jump. You were just sucked in, or at least I was. It was just, it's so cool. Like, I knew that they were talking about just seeing Lois and Clark and Superman just in a different time of their lives, and it's so true. And I really enjoyed it. It definitely flew by. It did not feel like a really long pilot. But as they had to just get so much into it that I understood why it was so long now that I've watched it. They had to set up so much in the series, but I really like the fact that they did make it extra long, so none of it felt rushed, none of it felt too overwhelming. Like, the pacing of it was so well done as you're going through this that it, like I said, I understood why it was so long, and it deserved to be a little bit longer of a pilot episode. But it was just, as you're watching this, I couldn't believe this was a television show. The cinematography of it, the beauty of it, all the effects, everything about it felt more like a movie than it did a television show. And that just goes to show the technology that we have today. That you can do this on a television show, and you can tell they got a budget from the CW to do this show. And it was well worth it because it was phenomenal as he was flying around, and you saw him like above Earth a lot, and you saw all of the effects of, you know, freeze breath and X-ray vision and heat ray and all of these abilities you saw, and they just felt, they didn't feel fake, or they didn't feel like effects. They felt real, and that was really cool. The flying was awesome. Just all the effects of Superman were just so well done, and it's hard to believe that this is a series and not like a movie or something. And I just think that is so cool watching this, and I thought they did a great job of setting up everything for the series, and I saw what they were doing for the series. So I just want to go through just a couple points that I really liked, and there really wasn't anything I didn't like about the pilot, to be honest. Like, it was really good. Maybe as I have more time to digest, again, this is probably a minute or so after I've been able to gather my thoughts, but there wasn't anything to really complain about in this pilot. There really wasn't. The story beats, I hated the fact that they killed Martha, but I do understand they needed that as a catalyst to get them to come back to the farm and everything like that. So I get why they did it. I'm just very sad that they did. I love Martha, and I love Martha in Smallville and Annette O'Toole and this in all the Superman lore. They never killed off Martha, so that was very sad. But I understood why they did it, and to get it back on the farm. So I get it. I do like the fact that you understand why that they had Clark be fired from the Daily Planet. So not only does it connect it connects Morgan Edge to Smallville and what's going on in Smallville, but it also leaves him time to be, instead of trying to do everything, it does allow this Clark to be a father and be Superman instead of having a job. I mean, like, that is a lot, and that was why he was so absent. So now you kind of eliminate the job and just have Lois do all the investigating, and I think that works, and I think that's going to set up a lot for the future. And I'm actually not sad that they went this way. I'm not upset that they went in this direction. So now you have two main things that, like, Clark and Lois are going to be going after. So now you have Lois, who I think this is going to be through the first season. I think what they're setting up is Lois investigating all of the farms and figuring out what Morgan Edge was doing, and maybe and trying to figure out what all these loans were about. And he was taking over Daily Planet and destroying the Daily Planet. So why was he interested in all these farms in Smallville? So I think, it's set up for her to do all this investigation and did that. It also set up this mystery guy who knows all about Clark and Kal-El and all about who he is outside of Superman, and knows all about him. So now we have a villain for Superman. I hope that this will be at least like a season 1 villain throughout the season. I really, really hope they do it, and it looks like that's what they're gonna do. I really hope they do. They said Luthor, so I'm thinking it's Lex, but that would be the obvious choice. I mean, he is bald, and Lex, that's the obvious choice, which I'm not upset about at all. But it might be someone else. It might be like, I don't know. It might be someone else in the Luthor family, but it is setting up to be Lex Luthor. So it's a matter of like, okay, well, why was he, he was on another planet, and I think he said General at the very end, or something like that. So now you have him, the mystery of how he knows so much about Kal-El. Why was his world destroyed? And when he was brought in, and what's with Luthor, and what was his background with there? I think there's so many questions about that enemy and that character that there's no way you cannot have him be the villain, at least through the first season. So I'm really excited to see. So in the first season, it kind of sets up those two plot threads throughout the first season is what it looks like, at least after the first episode. And of course, I love the boys. I love how different they are, and I love the fact that they gave Jordan the powers. And then you're going, so you're playing with, not only do you have a kid who already feels alienated, already feels weird and just not normal, and you give him powers, but also I love the fact that they have Jonathan be, the kid that Jordan thinks is like, he can do no wrong, and he's a golden child. But I love you can already tell that he's very protective of his brother already, and I think they're going to play that up, and I think he's going to be even a more overprotective brother now that Jordan has powers. So that's going to be fun to see, and just him learning about his powers and him learning control and all these other things is going to be really, really fun to watch. And I really just like how just realistic it seemed. Like, them finding out the powers, that was a very realistic response. And then I love the fact at the very end, they're not mad anymore. They're just like, I just have a million questions to ask, which you would. And I don't know, I just thought they set up a lot of really great plot lines and plot threads that I know are going to go throughout this at least the first season. It's going to be interesting to see what Morgan Edge's end game is with everything that he's doing. I'm wondering if he's connected to Luthor and things like that. So it's going to be interesting. It's going to be fun to watch. And honestly, I've been so excited about this series when I heard it's coming out, and it did not disappoint. This is a perfect pilot. I cannot really think. I could probably come up with something nitpicky as I digest it more, but I'm not going to do that. That was a great pilot. I'm not going to give it a 10 out of 10 right off the bat. I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. It was very strong. I was hooked from the very beginning. That opening montage was awesome. I love at the very beginning when he was talking about like his old costume, and you know, he's like, my mother made it for me. I was like, that's so awesome. They had so many great one-liners, so many Easter eggs and things in it. And it'll just be interesting to see where this series goes. And I think, like I said, you can see all the plot threads. So I think they did a great job with the pilot because you're able to easily pick up on where this series is going to go. And I am very, very excited to get into this series even more. So I think that's all I'm going to say for now. I'm really intrigued by Luther. And just seeing the mystery behind him, because all he was saying, it's going to be interesting, and I'm so ready for next week already to go through this. But so if you liked my reaction, please like, comment, and subscribe to get this channel. I really, really appreciate it. It really means a lot to me for those who have liked it, who viewed it, who commented on it. It makes me so happy to see people liking the reactions and to interact with people. It makes my day, and I just appreciate all of your support. I know I'm just starting this channel, but it is really, really appreciated, and I'm having a lot of fun doing this. So that's that. So I guess I will see you guys next time.